Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is GreedFall. Alright, let's go talk to Constantin.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent. Tear for the
Oh, he's still over by the window? Okay.
Constantin.
My adorable cousin, I am always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
We managed to solve the problem of the attacks on San Mateus.
Really? So, what was causing them?
The city and its outposts were being continuously attacked by animals. These beasts were led by a large creature that strangely resembled a mountain guardian.
This is the same creature which High King Vinbar turned into, isn't it?
Exactly. Except it looked sick and it didn't act like the High King did. It was calling the animals around it, and it seemed like it was transferring its disease to them before making them attack. I've never seen anything like it. And there's more. Hikmet was in a similar situation, do you remember?
Of course. Don't tell me that a guardian was involved there as well.
Yes. The governor was convinced that the attacks were led by the islanders, and yet they were being attacked as well. And it was by their side that I fought the creature. That time it was a Nardaig Glenderman, a beach guardian, but it seemed just as sick. And it was also manipulating the animals to make them aggressive.
So, it would be some kind of epidemic affecting the Guardians. I don't see what we can do about it. Actually, I think you've already done what had to be done, by eliminating those that were threatening our neighbors.
Perhaps. But I am certain that there is more to it than a simple epidemic. These beasts attack in a coordinated fashion, which requires an intelligence that they don't have.
You're exaggerating, fair cousin. The attacks you thought were coordinated may just have been coincidental.
You may be right. But I can't help
You
thinking that
sound
someone is
awfully
behind all
confident
this.
about this,
Do you really
Constantin.
believe that a Denegad
That's
would want
not
to
like
take
you.
over the island? Cousin, you know how much I respect you, but frankly, this doesn't seem very coherent. But I see it's already quite late. If you'll excuse me, fair cousin. Regrettably, I must leave you.
Where are you going?
Not very far, rest assured. But I have a small personal matter to take care of, you see. Don't be concerned. There's absolutely no risk. Use the opportunity to take some rest. You've really performed miracles recently. See you later.
You're being really suspicious.
Why would he leave like that? Guard, do you know where my cousin is going?
Sorry, Your Excellency. His Highness didn't tell me anything.
You are one of his bodyguards, aren't you?
I am, Your Excellency. But recently it has been difficult to force His Highness to accept our presence.
Recently? You mean this isn't the first time he's left without an escort?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency,
You'd better tell me everything.
but Fine. I don't mean to be disrespectful towards him, but His Highness's behavior has been very peculiar recently. He sleeps very little, and goes out alone almost every night.
And it didn't occur to anyone that I should be informed.
Well, His Highness had specifically ordered us not to tell you about it.
And where does he go? I thought the days when he used to go from tavern to tavern were over.
He doesn't go to taverns, Your Excellency. From what I know, he goes outside the city.
Where could he go outside the city?
I've no idea. We saw him going north. That's all I know.
Alright, attempt to convince him to say everything.
Listen. I know this matter is putting you in a difficult situation. You were supposed to protect my cousin wherever he went. But he refused and ordered you to keep your mouth shut. That Constantin is not just my governor. He's my cousin. I'm worried about him. He's already been abducted once when leaving the city. So if you know anything else...
I don't really know where he's going, Your Excellency. But I think I know where you could find out. When he doesn't leave the palace, he stays in his office for hours. He writes so much down in there that he could fill entire books. Here, I have the key. Take it. I hope you find His Highness and manage to make him see reason.
I don't like this at all. What could he be doing outside every night?
This boy has always behaved erratically. I'd love to believe that he's out meeting girls, but sadly I doubt it.
I'm starting to believe that the revelations of Anon Millefrictaman had some truth to them. Let's rummage through his papers. We may find a clue.
Better not be out meeting girls. With the way he flirts with me. Especially now that we've discovered that we're not actually blood related. Pages from Constantin's journal. All this potential, this feeling of power, I feel so alive. My experiments bore fruit. Patasok's link cured me, but those I established myself made me a god. Soon the whole island will answer my call, as long as I'm not interrupted. A small group of exiled natives saw me passing by in Quenvar the other night. They denounced me, they could ruin my whole plan. I can't take that risk, I must get rid of them. Oh, well... Constantin... Why were you keeping this from me? You're my dear cousin, I would have supported you. I'm going around doing all this stuff on your behalf, and you're keeping important secrets from me. When you could have just filled me in and I could have been a better help to you.
It can't be easy to discover that your cousin has descended into madness. But we can't let him kill these people simply because he's afraid they might have seen him.
Okay, I like the way I look with this.
May the trees on your road always bear fruit.
Thanks. You saved us. These beasts would have torn us to shreds.
These animals were strange, as if they were enraged. Thanks again, Renaigse.
I'm glad I could help you. And perhaps you can do me a favor in return. I'm looking for a young man, a Renaigse. But he looks a bit like an Onol Manawi.
Someone like you?
In some ways. But his marks are different. Darker.
She's talking about the crazy Donegad.
Indeed, that might be him. Do you know where to find him?
No, we see him passing by around nightfall, but we don't know where he's going.
He walks along the path, often followed by some beasts.
He has a sinister look in his eyes. He scares me. So, we stay hidden.
And you do well to hide. I think he's the one who sent these animals to attack you. Do you have any idea how I could figure out where he's going?
She could hide in the old house. She would see him passing by and could follow, couldn't she?
You're right. If you take this path to the right, you'll reach an abandoned house. You can hide there. And from up there, you will be able to see the path perfectly.
Thank you. You've been a great help. And stay hidden. You may still be in danger.
Be prudent, Onol Manawi.
I'll leave you alone.
Qua awalem seg.
Oh, there's a camp area over that way. Cool. Why would you send me to go help people with something that you're causing? I don't understand, Constantin. Were you hoping I'd get killed in the process? Did you think I'd stand in your way?
We can't be seen from the path. Let's wait here to see where Constantin goes.
Here comes your cousin. In very strange company.
Then we gotta run all the way back down around that way. instead of just jumping down. Oh, and he went on a path that I can't actually follow. I mean, unless he cleared it. Oh, I can get multiple things with this? That's awesome.
He opened the passage for himself here. Let's follow him, quick.
Constantin, what are you doing?
Cousin! You're here! I would have preferred that you learn all of this another way.
Me
To
too.
be able to reveal everything to you in better circumstances. But whatever power...
You had that opportunity.
There are some things that escape us.
I have no idea what you were talking about. But what are you doing here?
I seem monstrous to you. I am well aware of that. But I promise to explain everything when the moment is right. Then you will understand.
The moment was right weeks ago.
The temptation is so great to share all with you right now. You have
Do
done
it.
so much for me. You have given me so much. I
Anything
have
less is a
not
betrayal.
forgiven me,
Come on.
But I still have more to do. Forgive me and have patience.
Tell me everything now.
But do not kill her for anything in the world.
Constantin! Come back and explain yourself!
What your cousin did to this Nada he would have let him.
He's gone mad. It's the only explanation.
May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Alright, we're through its armor.
Shadow engulf our enemies! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Is running out. Take a pump. Potion. Be careful. Your armor is falling apart. May the shadow engulf our enemies. May the shadow engulf our enemies. Your magic is running out.
You guys want to participate?
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Flesh of my earth, help me. You saw him do it, didn't you? You saw him draw from me, steal my children, my guardians, pervert my force.
Yes, but I don't understand.
What he wants, eternity, strength, power. It is what they all want. Those who take without looking beyond themselves. Like all those from the faraway lands.
He wasn't like that. He couldn't care less about all that.
Then it is the sickness, the brevity of his existence that terrified him to the point it changed who he is. You must stop him. Each time that he bonds, he destroys me a little more. And with me, the hope for a cure. And now it's my heart, my most sacred sanctuary that he covets. You must kill him.
That is madness.
The consequence of his folly, yes. Believe me, there is no other solution. Stop him, flesh of my earth, or there will be nothing left to save.
I still can't believe this.
I understand.
Yep.
what
You don't
feel.
understand how close we are, because the world's
I
not
have
saving if he's not in it
told
anymore.
myself, But Enon Milfrichtaman never lies. We need to stop your cousin by any means possible.
We must learn more if we want to understand his plans and prepare against them. This hiding place he was talking about in his notes. We must find it.
If he is as clever as I think, my child, there is a chance his guards will have been warned of our coming. We need to be prudent from now on, even if he is keen on sparing you.
I'm well aware. It's not just my life at stake.
And what hope do we have against all the creatures he is assembling? Give us your help, Illuminated, because the path is dark.
Allow me to be more pragmatic, Father. It's an army that we need.
No,
Allies.
it's not.
The natives will help us. Perhaps the Nauts if we're able to convince the Admiral. We should also be able to count on Sieglinde. Her troops will be all the more welcome. And of course, we can also go and find the Mother Cardinal, as well as Governor Buran. What an absurd
Fuck
project.
Governor Buran.
On the continent, they would brand us insane. But not here, on an island where everything is possible. And all folly is accepted. Let's go. We need to put an end to all of this.
I'm hostile to the Congregation of Merchants now. Okay. Someone's already set up this camp. Okay. Why? Why can't we just do it on our own? Alright, this is more important. Let's find his hideout. Why would he need a hideout? He has the palace. All he had to do was tell me everything. Then he wouldn't have to worry about getting caught, because I could smooth things over diplomatically, because I'm good at that. Idiot cousin.
The cave that Constantin indicated in his notes shouldn't be very far.
He must have made sure that the place was guarded so that no intruder can come and rush his belongings. Let's be careful. May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
Radiant Barbet. Cool.
Protect me in this battle! May your shadow engulf our enemies!
Constantin's research notes. According to my calculations, by performing linking rituals in Fedgwin and Fedvilvi, an on-Milfrimen should be sufficiently weakened and sufficiently powerful to fight him. Cannot wait to annihilate this senile old god. Well, it would have been better if you'd had me with you to do it.
Constantin has marked several places on this map. I recognize some of them. They're sacred places for the natives. Places of connection. This place. This journal. Oh, my poor Constantin. You have completely lost your mind. What are you hoping to achieve with these rituals?
No Donegad has ever done such a thing. It goes against the balance that we are defending. Enon Mir Frichtemann was right. Your cousin wants power. He is feeding from the strength of Tyr Fredi.
So much so that he is threatening Anon Milfrichtemann himself. He wants to take his place. To think he's been plotting this absurd plan for weeks. He even used us to achieve it. The intruder
No,
in the
he
sanctuary was certainly
didn't.
sent by him to scout the place. We will need to gather allies if we're going to stop him. But we will also have to weaken him and break apart the bonds that he has established.
No?
Perfectly right, my child. And only a very wise Donegad will know how to proceed. Dunkers may be willing to listen to us. At least there's a better chance than with the High Priestess.
You're right. Let's go and find him.
There is no High Priestess anymore. He was murdered. There are no powerful Donai god left. I mean, if anything, I think Sayora is probably the most powerful Donai god left. Atasak is dead. The Tirnaha Kadaktis, if I recall correctly, is dead. I don't want to stop him. I want him to tell me what's going on. Alright, to the Gegero. Is Dunkus the one we made High King? I think so.
What brings you here, Honor Manawi?
I need your help. You may have heard about the strange guardians who are leading the animals to attack everyone.
Yes, Darren of the Donea Exregao sent me a messenger to tell me about it.
It is the work of my cousin. He completed the bonding ritual in several places on the island. Every time he bonds himself, he becomes more powerful, transforms the guardians and sends them to attack his enemies.
And he weakens the island and threatens us all. Katasach and Evosh-Tire should never have bonded him. His spirit is not in balance. The only thing he does is take and take again. He will eventually devour everything.
Enon Milfrichtemann did warn me that he would now turn his attention to the heart of the island.
What are you planning on doing, and how may I help?
We are gathering our allies. But if we want to stop him, we will have to weaken him.
And break some of his bonds. I see. Rest assured, all the Donegada will answer to the call of their High King. And with their help, we will heal the wound your cousin has opened. However, to accomplish this, it is I who will need your help.
What can I do?
During the ritual, the one who is bonding himself spills some of his blood near the base of a stone. And this blood summons a guardian. The guardian lifts the stone so that it may serve as an anchor point for the bond. The only way to break this bond is to have a guardian topple the stone. We will be able to do it, but these rituals take a long time. Too long to be done quickly. So, in the meantime, you must prevent your cousin from drawing magic from the place. Here, Take these seeds and plant them at the bottom of your cousin's bonding stones. These plants grow very fast, and their roots will prevent him from drawing the strength of Tifradi. However, you must be careful, because the guardians corrupted by him will come to defend the stones.
Thank you, Dunkus.
And thank you for wanting to stop your cousin. Don't
Don't.
worry. I will send my people to finish the work of the plants I have given you.
As I mentioned previously, I will need allies to fight against my cousin once we have weakened him. I intend to go and find the other factions and ask for their support. But I also need your people, because we must all stand together to stop the threat that is weighing on the island.
Your will to create an alliance between all the peoples on this island is wise and noble. And the call of Enomil Frichterman cannot remain unanswered. We will be by your side in the battle. I am not a fighter, but Deirdre will lead our warriors. And I would also like for you to take this weapon. I pray it will be useful in the fight that is coming.
Thank you, Dunkus.
Don't thank me. You managed to earn my people's trust. And you fight for a cause that affects us all. May the earth support each of your steps. And may the volcano give you its strength.
I must admit that I expected Dunkus to be more angered when he learned what Constantin had done.
He's a sage amongst sages, even amongst the Donegada. Enon Mir Frichterman speaks in his ear. I think he already knew what was happening, even before we came to see him.
That confirms it. I made the right choice. Tifradi couldn't have a better High King.
Alright, what did he just give me? Oh, is it in my chest back home? I don't want to break his legs. I just want him to talk to me. Tell me what's going on. Tell me why he didn't tell me from the start. Guess I'll work on building the alliance. Just in case I need it. Oh, there it is. That's what you gave me? And it requires strength 5. Okay. Alright, to see how we handle this, you'll have to tune into the next episode of GreedFall. Thank you for tuning in. I'm some guy you've never heard of.